Looking at my screen. Damn it. Hey, can you hear me? Is the audio coming through all right? I've got a new microphone I'm testing out. Welcome, Vice President Doggy Girl. Welcome, Tina. Nature Nut. Can everybody hear me? What do you mean pain? Is the audio good or bad? If it's too loud, you can turn down your cell phone volume. Not really much I can do about that on my end. I got this little grasshopper crankbait thing, and I used it for a video that's coming out Wednesday, and it was crushing them. So that's what I'm using. I think Nature Nut might be trolling me. That's all right though. It helps drown out a lot of the background noise. So nice try, Vice President. Oh, something just tried to hit it and missed. Oh yeah, it's already working pretty good. This thing was like $2. I got my hooks messed up. There we go. It was like $2 at Walmart, and it has been awesome. Oh snap! Let me make sure the chat filters on all messages. There we go. Caught quite a few different types of fish with this when I tested it out. So. Well, if it is causing problems, y'all let me know. It should be a lot better audio quality than usual because there shouldn't be nearly as much background noise and other vehicles be very loud in the background. I'm not gonna lie, I was very skeptical. Oh snap! I was very skeptical until I tried it out. I tried it 2 separate days, and both days. Well, I don't want to spoil the video, but you have to watch the video on Wednesday. Make your own conclusions. I will say it way outperformed what I thought it would. I actually have not seen the president today. I got home from work, I checked the deer trail camera, and started to go live and change my shirt. That's basically it. So I have not seen President Nubs yet, although I'm sure she's fine. It doesn't. So it's. Let me bring this up a little closer. What is going on with this little chest harness thing? Whatever. I got a new chest harness thing as well, which helps me see the entire chat, but it's a little bit less good. It's all one piece, so like the legs aren't separate. And if you fish it and reel it quick, it stays like right at the surface of the water, kind of like a wake bait. But where I've gotten the most success, like let me show you, kind of, you can't reel it too quick or it just kind of goes up to the surface too much. I like to let it sink about 4 inches and then reel it in slow so it goes like that, and that has absolutely like torn them up. Yeah, the water has probably since the last time I live streamed, I think the water was up to like here, so it's dropped down a good little bit since. I've been going busy, a whole bunch of different fishing spots, but with live streams and stuff, because I don't have the light level, I can't really travel anywhere. Ooh, something just went up to the surface there. This thing's worked pretty well for me. Grace is doing good. she sent me a Snapchat while I was at work at about 10 o'clock. She said, the deer motion sensor is going off. I'm not sure if it's the wind, but I can't see the deer. And so I went, as soon as I got home, checked the trail camera, and sure enough, 10 o'clock, he was overeating the corn. I set out some mashed potato flakes to see if maybe it would like those, but I didn't notice any kind of difference in it, so not sure if it ate them. This thing worked pretty well the last couple times I used it. All right, I moved the microphone. Is that any better for you, Nature Nut? All right, later, Vice President. Appreciate you for stopping by. Yep, Grossathon. It's going to be Friday evening, about 6 p.m. Central Time. Caleb told me he might not be able to make it, but I had like 3 other people say they wanted to show up. So Caleb might be going hunting. And if that's the case, then we might have to find somebody else to fill in his spot. But I got lots of people lined up. The squid and ink sauce finally came in. Oh, I just got hit. I just watched it. Something hit it twice. The squid and ink sauce came in. I've got pretty much everything except the catfish eyes. I've not been able to got bluegill. I don't know if y'all guys can see them on camera, but I have some pretty good sized bluegill coming up and chasing it, but then they see me and they go back down. Yes, the Grossathon will be live. Now, obviously, you can rewatch it later, and I'll put timestamps in and everything. Whenever I have like a very special live stream, I put the timestamps in. I don't do it for all of them because I do so many live streams and for so many hours that it's kind of hard for me to go through and pick out all the different timestamps because we do a lot. Unless one of you guys just wants to go through those videos and make a comment, and then I'll pin that comment and use those as timestamps. But when I do a 3, 4, 5 hours live stream, oh, we had something. It was just not big. But when I do multiple hours, if it's not like a super specific kind of live stream, then I tend to just not put the chapters and timestamps in it. Ooh. Oh, no. Okay, we're getting hits. I think they're chasing it from between that little grass pile and that one. But they're interested. I've gotten several hits here now. I just got real slow. Yeah, no, I responded to him. I said, hey, guess what came in the mail today? And that dude just never responded. Oh, see, I keep getting small taps. There we go. No! Keep getting little nibbles by the smaller bluegill, and then something big comes and smacks it. Hold on, I'm going to read y'all's chats in a second. I'm locked in. Dadgummit. Yeah, that is understandable. I'm not going to hold you from your family. I try to do it on the Friday night just because that's when everybody that I know has work off, and that'd be the best time for them. So I know that it's not going to work for everybody. I try to do it where it would work for as much people as possible. But yeah, with Alan, I've tried to get in contact with him through YouTube comments. Obviously, I don't have his personal info, but he just hadn't responded. I was wondering. I was like, man, I ain't seen him in so long. He's the one that was always asking about the squid and ink sauce. That was the most expensive thing. That was like $15 just for a little tin thing of squid. Yeah, I think he's saying his Oh, I'm sorry, David. I don't know if I responded to you about the buck thing. We did. The buck came back at 10 a.m. this morning. He started to come in the daytime now. And the plan is I'm going to pull an all-nighter Wednesday night. So that, because the main problem for me is waking up really early when I don't have to. Especially we've had some cold snaps coming through. And if I'm in a cold room in a warm bed, it is a chore to try and get me out of it. Even for like hunting and fishing. Oh, hang on. Had something. So the plan is I'm just not going to go to sleep Wednesday night and pull an all-nighter, and then I'll sit out and hunt until it's time to leave, go to family Thanksgiving stuff. But I saw pictures of it in the daytime. It's an 8-point buck. I thought it might have been a 4 or a 6-point. It is not. It's an 8-point buck. I got a clear in the daytime picture. The problem is I can't export those pictures. I had to reformat the drive. So I lost all those pictures that I had before, except for the ones from today. But I tried to bring them over to the laptop, and it said that it couldn't read the SD card. Tried to use it on my phone. Just nothing would work with it, so I had to completely reformat it. Good old Rocky Top, Tennessee. It's a good song. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Thea. It's been a little bit. But yes, that I've got some new guests that should show up for the Grossathon. I'm thinking about getting my good old buddy Nate. He's the one that came in the live stream one game night whenever it was me and Caleb hanging out, and he was hating. And we were always talking about potentially doing a Nate hate live stream where we just roast Nate. But I think it'd be really funny if I got him in the Grossathon, and I need you guys to just force him to eat everything. Like there's gonna be some where the chat votes on who was the best, and you just always gotta vote against Nate. And the funny thing is, he doesn't watch these live streams usually, so he wouldn't even know that I orchestrated this. So if any of you guys are there on the Grossathon on Friday, please, if I can get Nate to show up, y'all gotta make him eat. Yeah, I hunt, I fish, I trap. Most of my content on my channel right now is fishing stuff. I do have a coyote hunting video, a few actually, a squirrel hunting video, some like weird meats videos where like I cook weird stuff, some raccoon, possum, coyote, not raccoon, it was armadillo, coyote, possum, gumbo. I've done some exotic animal meat tier lists, some other weird odds and ends, but most of it stays fishing related. Everything's outdoors related. I have not. Oh yeah, I do. I also do the some gun testing stuff. I do like my pew pews. YouTube monetization does not like pew pews, but those videos I do for fun. Plus, I only like just now got monetized, so I've got a fishing lure build video I posted Saturday. I've got another fishing video coming out, actually with this lure and another lure coming out Wednesday. And then if I can get my buddy to send me his fishing footage, then I should have a fishing challenge video coming Saturday. Thank you, Thea. Yeah, Thanksgiving night. Like it'd probably be a little bit later in the evening. I'm planning on doing a Grossathon prep stream. So we're going to cook all the foods for the Grossathon. Something big moving. Oh, maybe it's the wind. Those little seed pods in those trees shake like it sounds like something's walking through there. Just sound like something was walking. Grace is doing good. What's up, Jay Fishing? Sorry, trying to. Yep, yeah, I've eaten raccoons. Raccoons are. It's like a slightly greasy pork, kind of. Not quite as tasty. I like to slow cook it, like for like 12 hours. And if you slow cook it for about 12 hours, oh, you can use it in like pulled pork. You can just eat it by itself. I've used it on nachos. Raccoon's not too bad. Raw leaf? I don't know, man. Um, honestly, I don't know. I don't know. Most of the time, I'm pretty sure rabies only affects the brain. And I imagine if you cook it, now don't quote me on this. I can't guarantee it. I'd say look into that a little bit more. But I'm pretty sure if you cook it all the way, it shouldn't matter. Most of the time, rabies is only transmitted through bites. But I'm not going to recommend that you eat anything that you think is diseased. Best practice is if you have something that you think is diseased, just don't eat it unless it's like a survival situation. Nettles, no, I've heard that nettle is pretty good. I don't like nettle as a plant. I'd like to eradicate it from the face of the earth. I've been hit by too much stinging nettle. All right, not getting as much action over here. I was getting quite a few bites over there. I might circle back to there. I'm pretty sure any warm-blooded, like any mammal can get rabies. Aside from a few, but most North American animals that are mammals can get rabies. But I think it's fairly rare in most things that aren't carnivores. Now, I could be wrong on that. I know that dogs, cats, uh, raccoons, possums are actually like pretty much immune to rabies. They're pretty cool. They're immune to a lot of diseases. Their body temperature is just too low for those diseases and stuff to be able to live. I imagine you could probably turn it into dog food if you have dogs. Coyotes, if you do coyote hunting, you can uh, put it on a coyote bait pile. You can compost it. Composting meats. Oh, something just got a little bite. Composting meats takes a long time, so you'd have to do that for like something that's going to be composting for a few months, not just like 1 month. Personally, if it's something I'm not going to eat, I put it on my coyote bait pile. But I pretty much every animal that I hunt, I will eat. The only ones that well, actually, there's not really anything that I hunt that I wouldn't eat. If I like catch a rat in a trap or something like that, I'll use it as coyote bait, and I won't eat those. But and then, well, actually, no, vultures. I won't eat a vulture, but it's actually illegal to hunt those, and I've never hunted a vulture. But that's pretty much where I draw the line with meats. Is not going to eat a vulture. Not going to eat anything that's like solely a scavenger on land. Now with fish, it's a little different. Like I'll eat catfish, stuff like that. But I don't eat city raccoons actually, because a lot of times they're eating nasty trash, and that'll make the meat taste weird. I like to eat wild raccoons. All right, Nature Nut. I'll see you in a little bit. Man, I'm surprised. I don't know if you guys saw the video from Saturday, the squid lure video, but I actually caught the biggest bass that's in this pond, and he's grown a good bit since the last time I caught him. So, sure, he's been getting a feast on all the golden shiners down here. I don't think deer ever fight with cattle, but I don't think they're particularly friends. The only thing about this bait here is that it likes to tangle the hooks up about once every 10 throws. It's not too bad. Definitely manageable. Oh, look, I just cast right over that ripple. I do wish it sunk a little bit faster because I haven't got nearly as much action whenever I've been reeling it real close to the surface as when I'm 3, 4, maybe 5 inches below the surface. That's when I get most of my hits. When it's just low enough to where you can't quite see it swimming, that's when I get most of my hits. But it takes like 5 seconds to sink that low. I think I have to circle back to that other spot where we were getting lots of hits. Oh, come on now, Jackson. Don't be getting in trouble with my stuff. You don't get me in trouble. Now, the cats are all up by the house, probably resting very comfortably in the house. For President Nubs, she's probably under the house going crazy. The deer's been walking around the pond a little bit more. You can see all the tracks going around. Got a bite here earlier. I'll try that again. It's all good, Jackson. Just don't be getting in trouble at school, and then especially for my videos. I mean, that's something you can wait on. It ain't gonna bother me. You probably have a lot more fun watching it when you don't have to worry about getting caught either. But that squid lure did turn out pretty cool. It was definitely a like 3 times improvement from the Squid Master Mark 1. And a little bit further out than that is where I caught that bass. No, MJ, she doesn't mind water, but she doesn't like going in the water, and she is very much an explorer. I just got a little nibble. She likes to explore, and so I can't really take her out anywhere because she'll just take off running, and she does not listen when she's in explorer mode. So if it's not somewhere where I can have her like on a leash right next to me, we kind of gotta leave her at home. Which we have 8 acres that she can run on, so it's not like she's stuck. It's just she is. Ooh, hold on. Ah, yeah, it's not that she's stuck. She just can't go to like public boat launches and stuff like that. She'll take off running. No, I'm not jigging. So I'm using this $2. Oh, the hooks got caught up. It's a $2 like grasshopper crankbait I got from Walmart. I've got a video where I tested this lure up against a different lure. That's coming Wednesday. But damn it, the hook's messed up again. But I was very hesitant at first. I did not think this was going to catch much of anything, but it ended up doing very, very well. I guess I could go ahead and tell you guys because there's not too many of you. It's going to be a hard plastic versus soft plastic with some cheap Walmart lures. So some of you guys had suggested I get the crappie magnet soft plastics. So I put this lure up against the crappie magnet soft plastics, and you'll have to watch that video to see the results. But caught lots of fish. I think in the whole video, which is just like a 10-minute video, it's like 7 or 8 fish. I don't remember, but it was pretty good fishing with this thing. It's probably one of my new favorite fishing lures as far as store-bought goes. The thing is, you just got to work it so slow because you want to try and keep it under the surface. Jacob will probably be at the Grossathon, maybe, but his kids would not be. We might have to get Lyric and Silas on a video or something. But for right now, he just had another baby, so they're kind of, he's not entirely sure if he's going to be able to make it to the Grossathon. which is kind of understandable. I mean, he's got a whole nother kid now, so. No, deer are they have a really good sense of smell and hearing. And even though there's a lot of like background noise with the highway and everything else, I don't think he would be I don't think he'd be out here while I'm fishing or while I'm currently outside. Now, he might come out here once I leave. I mean, there's been a couple times I've been live streaming, went in the house for an hour or two, and then come back and check the trail camera, and he had been there after I went inside. But I've never seen him on trail camera whenever, like at times where I was actually outside, and I've never seen him in person except for one time, and it was at night, and I saw the motion detector go off when I had it somewhere else, and then ran outside with the spotlight and I saw him. But that was a while back. I'd like to go deep sea fishing eventually. Oh, hold on. Come on. We'll go back over here then. Weather's been real weird. We had a few days of like really cold weather, and then we had yesterday was pretty warm. Today was kind of moderate temperatures, and it's supposed to fluctuate throughout the week, so that might have something to do with the fish and their appetite here. Plus, it hasn't rained in a good while, so kind of still waiting on more rain, and that could also affect their aggression. The water's not quite as oxygenated as they want it to be. Now, we do have plenty of good algae and stuff like that growing, so they get enough oxygen, but not tons. FBI bot, don't be disobeying your mom. Not on my channel. Honor your father and mother, that your days may be long upon the land which the Lord your God gives you. Do not be disobeying your mama for me. It's all good, FBI bot. Listen to your mama, though. Come back whenever you're no longer in trouble. We'll be praying for you, brother. Yeah, I've caught some good sized fish on in fresh or brackish water. Caught a 26-pound redfish. That's my record for redfish. I've caught I've caught 2 catfish over 30 pounds. Caught a 33-pound blue cat and a 31-pound channel cat. Those were awesome to fight. But that's about my record for big fish. I only just recently, honestly, got into like bass fishing a lot. I used to be more of a just catfish or oh no! I was distracted. I don't know if y'all saw that one. He kind of started to jump out a little bit. No, come on. Come back. Dadgummit. Well, dang. Forgot what I was talking about now. Sorry. When you guys might need to remind me. Ooh, something just tapped it again, but it wasn't strong. The problem is, I had like teeny tiny bluegill chase this thing all the way up to the bank, and it's like there's just no way for them to even physically get on the hook. You'll see a lot of that in the video on Wednesday. I'll say hi to Grace for you, FBI bot. Oh, I just saw a fish chase it up. Let's see for just a second. It attracts tons of attention. I mean, I got all kinds of fish chasing this thing out at the took it out to the swamp. Just some swamp creek fishing. Man, it's like the fish wait until I'm distracted and reading chat to or telling some kind of story to bite. Now that I've got this new mic, I should be able to go now to some other fishing spots, and I won't have to worry too much about background noise. Oh, oh, gummit! Hit again. There's a lot of frogs that hang out by the pond. Honestly, I'm not gonna catch any more of them. I'll let them grow for a good little while. But I do get lots of frogs out here. Mostly bullfrogs and leopard frogs. I think leopard frogs look cooler, but bullfrogs get much, much bigger. And they're a lot easier to catch. I do have a question for you guys because I'm not sure how this works with YouTube. Have y'all been getting interrupted with ads during the stream at all? Because I'm kind of concerned about that. I know that monetization is turned on, but I'm not sure if that means that you guys get interrupted with ads. At least on live streams. I'm not sure how that goes. Oh, I just saw a fish jump over. Ooh, almost fell. Very good. As long as you guys aren't getting interrupted. Okay, let me go over here. Most of the fish in here, aside from like maybe 2 or 3 of the bass, are too small to even bite a frog. Right now I'm kind of going for some kind of smaller fish, or at least one of those small bass. But if I can go somewhere else that I can get good service at, I'll go out there and do some frog fishing. I don't mind. I found a spot that I might even be able to live stream from my kayak. So I think I'm going to try and do that one of these days. It's probably going to be like a Saturday morning live stream where I can go out in my kayak. I got you. I got you, Tina. All right, later, dude. Appreciate you for stopping by. Trying to fish it a lot slower. Try and keep it at that level where they've been biting. Not caught anything yet. I've gotten a few bites. Even had one kind of get out of the water a little bit, but nothing secured yet. Maybe that'll change here in a second. Might have just tried to bite it so many times that they just got discouraged from it. Let's see if I can coax something out. I know by that grass over there, there's a little crevice that formed. The entire wall of this island caved in and fell in, so there's like a little Kind of like a little ravine right there underwater, little mini trench. And I've caught fish out there before, but it kind of seems like the water's dropping below that. Ooh, that was right there. Ooh, come back, come back. Man, let's try this again. The best way to cook frogs, at least frog legs, is fried, in my opinion. I've never cooked like great frog legs, so not sure exactly. I've had them at restaurants, really good, and they usually do like a hand battered fry. It again right there. I think it's this. I think it's probably a lot of small bluegill, kind of nipping at it. I've tried to cook it myself using fish fry. That didn't work at all. I've tried to cook it myself, like grilled. That wasn't really great. I mean, it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great. The best way has just been find somebody who can do a good uh, batter, and then do a batter fry. That gum. I kind of expected this thing to crush them out here. I mean, I've gotten quite a few bites, to be fair, and it's not really the best conditions. That gum skeeters. I killed one. Get wrecked. What is up, Dark? Hey, I appreciate you leaving those reviews on my shop. Saw those while I was at work today. Now, I won't be streaming super late tonight. Ah, look at that. Another mosquito down. Oh, there was something massive on the other side of the island. That sounded like a squirrel belly flopping in the water. Goodness, what was that? Ah, I just cast right into the weeds. There we go. Ah, dadgummit. What just happened here? Okay, what in the world? Something just tangled up the tip of my rod here. Okay, there we go. Got it. Shoot, that could be some good deer sausage for you. I mean, if you live outside of city limits, of course. That is one thing I had to make sure of, is I did not want to buy a house inside city limits because I wanted to be able to shoot my guns, wanted to be able to hunt, wanted to be able to have a pond dug for fishing. Also, I was going through some of my older videos and looking back and seeing videos when the pond is full is like a night and day difference. Like, it feels like a different world. It's crazy. We need some rain. anyways, not going to be streaming too late tonight because Grace and I are going to have a little bit of a date night. So once the sun goes down, I got some other little things I want to take care of. Killed another skeeter. L's in the chat for that guy. But once it gets dark, I have a few little things I want to do, and then I'm going to turn in a little early. And these skeeters are in full force right now. That cold snap's gone away. It's a little bit warmer now. They've been out in full force. I actually went fishing with Ben last night to try and film for a video, which that video is probably going to end up just being a short because the fishing lures I got don't work. Head come. Another mosquito. L's in the chat. But last night, those skeeters were terrible. I think the hooks are tired up on it. Yeah. I'd like to catch one fish tonight. These skeeters, man. Where would I have the best chance? I'm going to try the shallows, actually. Ouch. Skeeters. They bite me through my shirt and my pants. Okay, we're going to go get some bug spray. What's up, Coco? All right, I'm going to go grab some bug spray and a spotlight. We're going to go check some stuff out. I want to set some more corn on the bait pile. And then I want to take a look at something, get y'all's input, see if y'all could help me out in some logistics stuff. That'll work. Just a second, guys. Skeeter's on my face, too. All right, there we go. Can y'all still hear me? Has the microphone messed up yet? Or is it still working? Yes, good. Yes. Tina, yours should be... Have you got your tracking number yet? Actually, I forgot to check. I was going to check if the shipping confirmation has hit yet. It was dropped off Friday, but I don't think they processed it until today. But it should be, if it wasn't processed today, it should be processed tomorrow. Although I don't see why they wouldn't have it processed today. Maybe get a spotlight or something. Oh, my spotlight's dead from fishing yesterday. There we go. Oh wait, I can just poke that right there on my shoulder. Light and bug spray. Just a second, guys. Hey Grace, do you know where the bug spray's at? Oh, I see it. Never mind. Ooh, not much left. Set that there. Nothing's coming out. Okay. There should have been a bunch more. All right. We're on a mission to find some bug spray.
You got light? You have seen it?
Or
if you can just...
I can navigate enough. I just don't want to hit the anvil with my leg. There we go. I'm good. Boom. Too easy. Is where?
organize between fishing lures, pennies for fishing. I want to say I have it in the things for fishing. Unless we took it out.
I'm not seeing it. I don't think I want to put gasoline on myself right now. Got a little bit of this stuff. Let me try this spray out. We'll see if it works. There we go. There it goes. Gotta hold that at a perfect angle or it won't work. Right. That'll have to work. Okay. We're gonna go. I need y'all's advice on some stuff. So we're gonna go out real quick. Grace, you wouldn't have happened to have put my headlamp on the charger at any point, have you? I don't think so either. I'll bring a small light, yes. No, I've not caught catfish by hand before. Oh, wait. I have this spotlight. There we go. You got that creepy ambient lighting. Yeah, I use Mustad. I don't know what size they are, but Mustad hooks have always been pretty good. I've not had any problems with them yet. I am going to be doing a review on a Mustad bass kit, and that's going to be a video probably in a couple weeks. And that might not be the best thing. I'm kind of going to have to see how it works. Do a little test on it, but we'll see. What's up, Mia? I'm glad you like your stuff, though, Dark. See if we can see Jaws real quick. Golly. I might have to run a water hose out here. Keep expecting it. Oh, there's a fish swimming in the water over there. Jaws will be okay with it being real low. The other fish are what I'm kind of worried about. And it's getting dangerously low. Like it's at puddle status now. But I'll have to run a water hose or something. It's just we haven't gotten enough rain. The ground's so dry and cracked up that when it rains, it just fills up those cracks and that's it. My day was pretty good. A little bit hectic at work. A lot of it hectic at work, actually. It's very, very busy at work. But not too bad. Ooh, there's a spider right there. Hopefully that's not a Frankfurt or little Jeffy. Shout out to those of you who were there for the Great Spider Race. Yeah, those t-shirts are sweet. Like I like the hats too. I mean, I've worn my hat every day since I got it, but I've also worn the t-shirt almost every day. Anywhere where I can, I'll wear that t-shirt. Yeah, print quality is actually really good on it. Something's running around in the bush. It's probably a rabbit. It sounded small. Now, that's something else we can do. Remind me in a little bit. Coyotes came back, and they took the ribs that were right here. So that might be something we set up Wednesday night, since I'm going to be pulling an all-nighter. Wednesday night, we might set out some more pork ribs, and I might live stream a little bit more. Yes, so I found the second coyote sensor. So we have one set out by where the deer feed is. I was supposed to bring corn for the deer pile. I guess I'll go grab the other sensor and the corn at the same time. But the coyote has come back. And of course he did it after I moved the sensor. So here's what I kind of need you guys' assistance with. The problem, so I have that sensor set up so I'll know when the thing's coming. But the problem is, he could see me coming or hear me coming through all this gravel, and there's not really any way for me to get up to this roof. I can't safely shoot from most other angles. Like, this is the best angle for me to shoot. So I'm trying to figure out a way to make this a little quieter. The thing is, all this gravel, I know y'all probably can't hear it because I have a noise canceling mic right now, but this gravel is super loud and loose. It's very hard to walk on it without making noise. And in some spots, it's just completely impossible to walk without making noise. So if y'all know of any kind of quiet method to walk around here, let me know. The thing is, he'd be able to see me too. That's another problem I'm having. I brought my little pop-up thing and tried to secure it on the roof, but we get so much wind that it basically acted like a sail and almost ripped me off the roof. And what is that? Oh, that's a torn up piece of the it looked like a possum for a second. It's just that landscape material or whatever. It's all right, Mia. I remember doing a couple plays in like elementary school or something. This was a long time ago. Rake it. The thing is, it's like the gravel goes about 3 feet deep. So just shoveling or raking is kind of out of the picture. When they had this thing set, I mean, this stuff goes down deep. They've got a layer of gravel, a layer of this landscape material, and then another layer of gravel. And so raking it, even if I were to be able to walk along the side all the way up to here, raking all of this to over there would be pretty much impossible. I think I'm kind of just settling on, I'm just going to have to get out here before daylight and sit for up to 5 hours just waiting. But the main problem is there's no cover there, and this is Louisiana. So, oh, wooden boards. You know, I probably have some kind of, I don't know if I have those. I might have some 2x4s. I think they have nails in them. They're old boards, but I might be able to do that. But yeah, I had to move that motion sensor to the deer thing because that's kind of what I was going for. And I thought the coyotes moved off, but I don't know if you can see, they broke the bones up, chewed them up, ate part of the marrow from inside of it. I know this light's not helping out. And pretty much this is just fur and dirt at this point. So they have eaten everything and left us a little present here as well. Old carpet. That didn't. Oh, you know what? I probably could find like a really old blanket and make a little trail out of blankets. That's what I'll try to do. Is I'll try to see if I can find some old blankets later and pile them out. That should be something that we're gonna throw away or something like that. But I'd be good with that. Good ideas. Good ideas. I will look into that. I know that Wednesday morning I'm just gonna sit out there from 5 a.m. until it's time to leave for Grace's family Thanksgiving, and that might be 10, that might be noon. I don't know, to be completely honest, but I'll sit out there as long as possible. I'll just the night before we'll do a coyote hunting stream. Not a coyote hunting stream, but a coyote listening stream. We'll listen for the coyote sensor to go off. YouTube, if you're listening, I am not going to be using any firearms on that live stream because that would be against the rules. And I'm a rule follower, not a rule breaker. Fish sticks are good. I'm going to say it. I like fish sticks. I think fish sticks get a lot of hate, and they shouldn't. I'm going to be honest, I have no idea if we even have carpet stores around us. Most of the, I mean, we might have like hardware stores and stuff like that that might sell carpet, but a dedicated carpet store, I don't think we have any of those around us. I'd probably have to drive a couple hours. And at that point, the amount of money I'm spending in gas is going to be offset by the fact that it's free. I could probably figure something out. I think I could probably get my hands on some old blankets or towels, or I don't know about carpet so much, but I think I could probably find something else. All right, let's bring some corn and the sensor. Actually, let me get the sensor set up first. Go. All right. Here's the other sensor. It just needs some better batteries. So, hey, Dark. I am definitely a rule follower. You think I'm a rule breaker, then prove it. Actually, don't try to prove that. Don't worry about that. Thicker than a blanket. Yeah, probably. I mean, just I'd take anything that's going to stifle that sound and muffle it a good bit. It's not that bad noise wise. Well, I mean, it is. It's more of like the rocks grinding against each other and falling down and kind of that they're loose. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I think something just to muffle the sound a little bit would be enough. With the ambient noise and stuff like that, wind, everything else, I think that I could carry most of that sound away. Where is that teeny tiny? I bet it's in here. Gotta get a little itty bitty screwdriver. That should be this one. And then the little adjustment piece. There we go. I know the lighting is not particularly grand right here. There you go. I have not eaten dinner yet. I'm going to be honest. Probably going to eat pizza again. Not because that's all I have, but because that's just what I want. What's your go-to McDonald's order? Mine's either 2 hot and spicies and a 10-piece nugget, or 1 hot and spicy and a 20-piece nugget. Welcome back, Nature Nut. I'd found the other motion sensor, and the coyotes are in fact back. So I'm setting the sensor back up, and then Wednesday night we'll probably do another live, like coyote watching live stream, and I'll cook the rest of those ribs. Yeah, let me take these old batteries out. Okay. Get the new batteries here. Put in. Theoretically, okay, let's see if this thing works here in a second. Nothing yet. That could be a problem right there. Oh, there it goes. Okay, it might have just been on the timer. Oop, I just dropped a... Did I drop 2 of the screws? Oh, snap. Hold up. I'm dropping these screws here. All right, let me try this out again. Okay, yeah, it's still working. All right, we are going to go grab some more deer corn and this, and we're going to set this on the coyote bait pile. We're going to put the deer corn on the deer bait pile, and then we will... I don't think I have any spare meats or anything in the fridge to set out for tonight. Plus, I'm kind of having a date night with Grace tonight, so I'm not going to be streaming too late. I did get some epoxy so that I could finish up that other knife another night this week. Maybe I could do that Wednesday night as well. Wednesday night, I'm going to try and pack my schedule with a few different things. So I won't be streaming all night, but I'll be streaming pretty late. All right, this thing is still turning on, which is good. I need to get the secondary sensor hooked up in the bedroom. There we go. That's no problem, Nature Nut. See you later, David. Appreciate you for stopping by. Let me... All right, that's max volume. There it goes. Okay, sensor works. Let me go set this. Oh wait, we need corn. We need deer corn. Yep, it's going off of my arm right now, so definitely working. Deer corn, here it is. Hey Grace, where's the big scooper? No, the corn scooper.
Like a cup? You need a cup?
There's like a big gallon cup.
You need a pitcher?
Yes.
Bring it outside, maybe?
Pretty sure I brought it back. I'll just use this for right now. I'll look for it tomorrow whenever it's light outside. Okay. What is up, JH? Welcome, welcome. I was fishing. It got dark. I'm no longer fishing. That's why I put the and more, because I figured this would happen. We are going to set out a coyote motion sensor again. We're going to go set out some corn on my deer feeder. Or I say feeder, it's just a big pile. And then kind of just chilling from there. No, I got a few bites, but the water level's real low. I'm imagining the water, like the oxygen content's pretty low, and that's affecting them. We also have had weird weather here recently, but I did get a couple bites, just nothing secure. Did not secure the bag this time. I'm thinking about one Saturday morning going out and doing some kayak fishing and live streaming that, because there is one spot that I know of that has good enough cell reception where I could live stream. So if that's something y'all are interested in, I'll do that. But I did not catch anything. I had one, and I'm not sure if you can see it on video, but it kind of came out of water for a second, but then it spit the hook out. So unsecured, unfortunately. The sensor got ran over whenever the something's walking around in the woods over there. Oh well. That's radio tower people were tearing down. This used to be my deer sensor, and then when the radio tower people were tearing it down, they ran over it, and I just found it like stuck in the mud. I'm surprised it still works, to be honest with you. But I'm gonna stick this back over here. Ooh, I just spilled some corn. Well, guess I'll put some corn right here. Spilled. I've tried putting like dog food out, but coyotes never mess with the dog food. Yeah, y'all are lucky. I get Thursday and Friday off though, so Thursday I will be doing Thanksgiving stuff after a deer hunt in the morning, and then Friday I've got a video I'm going to film in the morning with the boys, and then in the evening is the Grossathon. If you have not already, go to my channel, go to the live stream tab, and there should be something that says like upcoming Grossathon. Make sure you put your notifications on for that. That one is going to be one for the history books. I've already got Ben saying he's scared, so it's going to be pretty fun. But I am thinking about doing that kayaking live stream. I don't think it'd be this Saturday. I think it'd be probably like 3 weeks from this Saturday or 2 weeks from this Saturday, because I will be on call at one of those Saturdays, and I can't be going out that far. I will never leave my homeland unless I'm going to go hunting and fishing somewhere for a little bit, but I will always return to my homeland. No matter who's president, no matter what's going on, this is my country. I don't get into politics, so I'm not going to get into either side of that, but what I will say is I do love my country, and I'm staying thick and thin, bubba. All right, replenishing the corn pile. I'm sure the trail camera just caught me doing that. And back to the house. What's up? Okay, that's right. Yeah. What's up, Rusty? I was trying to make sure you weren't president or vice president before I said your name. Okay. Now I do have to get stuff prepared. Grace and I are going to have a little bit of a date night here in a little bit, and she's not paying attention to the live stream, so she doesn't know that yet. But before I go, I will leave it up to a chat poll here in a second. Hang on, let me type this in. So I've got a fishing video completely prepared and ready. It's scheduled to post on Wednesday, or I could just go ahead and publish it tonight after I leave, like after I close the live stream. You guys can watch it then. So I will let you guys decide if I release it tonight or if I should just wait till Wednesday. Now, President Nubs likes to explore under the house a lot. Like, that's her go-to place. She likes to run around underneath there. I don't know what exactly she likes to do under there, but she will take off running through the house, go outside, and then use that little hole in the porch to go under the house. And that's probably where I see her most of the time. Now, at night, she does usually come inside, but when she does come inside, she likes to play hide and seek, so no telling. President Nubs is not gone. President Nubs is still very much alive and well. I said president. I made sure to say president. It's President Nubs with 1B. Although nice try, a valiant effort for sure. Oh yeah, I'm not worried. She just likes to hide under the house whenever, pretty much all throughout the day. It's nothing unusual. I mean, I might end up walking in the house and she'll be right there, or she might just be over here in the corner. She likes to hide in this corner too, so she's not there. She might be. Have you seen President Nubs?
She's been running around all over the place.
I figured. I do not see the president anywhere obvious at the moment. She is probably under the house. I guess I'll go ahead and release that video tonight then. MJ, let's not do that. Where is... Butcher some meat? I don't have any meat to butcher at the moment. Hopefully, Wednesday, or no, Friday, Thursday. Hopefully Thursday I'll have a deer. But we'll have to wait for that. See, Nature Net, I've been being very careful. I've been being very careful to not mess up. Okay, well, I've got about 5 minutes. What? It's all good, Nature Nut. So, y'all got me for 5 minutes, then we'll close in prayer, and I'll post that video. Dude, what in the world? I'm gonna disconnect my microphone now, and y'all can tell me if the audio quality is better or worse. All right, is the audio quality better or worse than it was before? I imagine here inside there's not much ambient noise, so it shouldn't be much of a difference. It's more for outside, but yes, the cats are definitely allowed in the house. A bit quieter. Yeah, it's probably because my phone's not quite as close. I mean, the microphone's a good bit further away. All right, that means that the microphone does work. That's good. Good news. Well, where's my laptop? I'm gonna go ahead and get that video ready. My laptop's not dead. I was gonna wait until Wednesday, but I guess there's not really any specific reason I need to. All right. Let me get this thing ready. All right. I'm going to go ahead and take in any prayer requests that you guys have, and then once I finish the prayer and end the stream, the video will be live. So y'all can have a race, see who can drop the first comment on there. So I guess I'll walk away from the laptop for a second. All right, so I was going to pray for FBI bot. I don't know if anyone else has asked for a prayer request yet. Gotcha. I'll pray for them. Nature Nut. All right, if there's any other prayer requests, go ahead and send them in as I'm praying, and I'll pray for them as soon as I get through that. Gotcha, Rusty. All right, let's pray. Dear Heavenly Father, I come to you today, Lord. I want to thank you so much for the day you've given me. For everyone who stopped by, Lord, I pray that you bless their evening, that they'd have a good time, and that they'd be able to rest and relax at the end of their day. I want to pray right now for my viewer FBI bot, Lord, as I know he's been going through different things and struggling with a lot of stuff. So, Lord, I pray that you ease that burden from him, that you give him comfort, that you give him peace. I also want to pray for my viewer Nature Nut as for his aunt in Florida, Lord, and for his great uncle Glenn, Lord. I want to pray for health and comfort in that time, Lord, that you give the family peace, and that God, that you use him as a way to reach his family as well, and God, that you help encourage them and love on them as you'd want him to. Lord, I also want to pray right now for the country and our allies, Lord. I pray that you would guide them, that you would allow our leaders to listen to your voice, that you'd soften their hearts, and God, that you would just have your hand in all of that, Lord. I also want to pray right now for my wife and our baby as it's getting closer and closer, Lord, to the due date. I pray that you'd keep my wife safe, keep our baby safe, and that she'd have as much comfort as possible. In your name I pray. Amen. All right, guys, mark your calendars. Go to my channel, go to the live streams, hit notifications on the Grossathon video that's posting Friday evening. And the video will be live now. So if you guys want to go check that out, it's going to be a testing cheap Walmart lures, hard plastics versus soft plastics. And it's a little 11-minute video, so perfect for if you want to go grab you a little snack or something real quick before hopping over to somebody else's live stream. So appreciate all you guys for watching. As always, Jesus loves you, I love you, and have a great day.